What is going on, YouTube? Sorry, I was responding to a text message. That was rude. So, hey, I was doing a live webinar with the team, so I didn't get to do it live of the trade, but I just want to walk you guys through our trade. So, anyways, we traded USDJPY and we traded Euro USD or Euro AUD. All right. So we had a lot of confirmation. Oh my gosh, Euro AUD went up even more. Unbelievable. Oh, it's a big retrace and Anyways, so with USDJPY, what do we have? So the new 4 hour, this is 6 p.m. push, right? So here we go. So this was, look at how big this new spike was, right? And then here's the new daily candle open. And then we finished off here for 6. Very, very huge confirmation for bearish trend. So going back into the mind of what I was going through, right? I was trading live with the squad, right? We're trading live with the squad, and we came to the realization that look how strong this momentum was at. So what do we have to do is we have to see if the market had lower lows and lower highs and what kind of trend she was doing. So going into seeing where the 6 p.m. push was, we saw that price was definitely going bearish, but we second guessed ourselves a little bit, so we waited it out, and then price ended up dropping. As soon as price dropped here, this is where we started to stack our sells. The reason why we really started to stack our sells was because number one, the 15-minute was engulfing, very strong past support, so it's going to want to go in between zones, right? Because if you look at where the 15 was, we finished, we broke this most recent support here, and we're in between zones. So we want to go to the next zone if we're really pushing. We know that the Nikkei market just opened. We know there's volatility in the market, and we know price is going to push. We had the 4-hour momentum, right? But our pullback, our entries were on the confirmation here. Not here where we should have. We are doing something else. But here was our trade. And most importantly, it was because of the 5-minute. In particularly because before the next 15-minute closed, this is before it closed, it was setting up for the new 15-minute. Because this new 15-minute candle didn't open yet. So it was setting up. Anyways, as we can see, I'm just going to make this HH. Even though it's a lower high than way up here, I'm just making here as the highest point just for the sake of this. Boom. Right after 2-2 confirm, after breaking support, the next pullback. This, you see how strong the engulfing was, and look how small the pullback. We did 100% dialogue in my live video with the group, talking about how we were going to take entry. Everything depended on the next few candles. And we pulled up small. We immediately started stacking our sells. As soon as we left this other wick to go fill, we stacked even more sells. And then we bagged another 20% tonight. Of course, we had cross, nice pullbacks, retest, more retests, but we traded based off of market structure. So, under the drive, right, under team trading plan, under the plan, what do we have? Trade if you have higher time frame momentum. Okay, we had the momentum. We plotted our zones. You need to be able to clearly see which direction that we're going. That's how you know if we got momentum right now or not. Right? We already know about the clear mindset, but we need to know, can we identify structure yet? So our structure was not completely identified yet. And we looked away from the chart. By the time we looked at the chart, this literally already dropped. So I said, okay, because we were confirmed on Euro AUD at the time. And our entries were literally here on Euro AUD. So Euro AUD, our entries were here. And I actually closed them way too early. I closed them at 7 pips profit when it went up 30 pips. But I don't trade Euro AUD. It was just a recommendation. I don't know how she behaves. And as soon as one of my students was saying how she usually behaves and retests a lot, I said, I want to go back to UJ because UJ is my bread and butter. But as we can see tonight, that Euro AUD definitely pays a lot harder than USDJPY does. But USDJPY, we had our confirmation here because as we were stacking up our buys on the Euro AUD, we started stacking up our sells on the USDJPY because we confirmed. And at the time, the currency meter was favoring Japanese yen, which is just a huge triple confirm. It still is. Look how weak the dollar is compared to the JPY. It still is. Just as Euro AUD, the Australian dollar was so young, was so little, and the euro was so bullish, which is telling you that we're going to go up because we're going to follow the pair that currency is favoring. So we use that currency meter with higher time frame because we knew based off this higher time frame, and we talked about it, price making a new higher low, but the daily was our confirm because the daily was finishing off way too strong. And as you can see, these were the zones that we plotted up before that where price wants to go because it's just too strong. But with USDJPY, I went back to my baby, which is USDJPY in the Forex markets, just because USDJPY is the one chart that I can just read so well no matter what. Still make mistakes. I'm only human. But USDJPY is my bread and butter. So instead of trading both of them, and I wasn't, even though that the momentum was still there on Euro AUD, I didn't want to deal with the psychology. Even though no matter what, since our entries, we never experienced drawdown, and it was literally our entries were on the 50 EMA pullback. It was like right around here. So we would have experienced zero drawdown, just putting stop loss in profit. Whatever. Not the biggest deal. But the momentum was here. So somebody asked me on Instagram, why'd you take another entry? Well, it was because price broke support. We made a pullback. Now support turned resistance, and it became a new lower high. It was most importantly because it made the new lower high, and then we're in between zones. So bada bing, bada boom. That is how we trade it. Very simple. Very, very, very simple. And the 15-minute on Euro AUD, because of course higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. You can see the momentum was there, but this whole setup was just letting you know we want to go bull. Plus the daily had broken so far past the support here, or the resistance here. You see how I already had it marked up, and it was just too strong. So we want to go up. There's no reason for us to go down. The momentum was bullish. This is why we focus on momentum, because you want high probability, right? Do I even have that in here? No, I'm going to put it in there right now. You want to trade around high. You know what I just did? I was typing, but I didn't put caps lock on, so I was holding down shift the whole time. I was like, this is not working out. I'm making it red. I want to change the font too. Let's get impactful. Perfect. I want it bold, italicized, and underlined. Because this is all you want to trade is around high probability. That's it. You only want high probability. Your trading plans are always going to be improving, getting better. You guys need to be working on your trading plans too if you don't already have one. I posted an Instagram post about that. You can see ours is pretty tuned. Like there's a lot in here. Your trading plan is your schedule. Your trading plan is your to-dos and to not to-dos. So, you know, if you're not focused on your trading plan, then you need to stop trading and start focusing on the trading plan first. That's just the bottom line. Nobody can detest to that. So anyways, it's very simple. I mean, just a simple analysis. Just want you guys to be in tune, understand what I did, what we did, what me and my team did, not just me, and how we were able to spot these types of moves. Trading around high probability. High probability. Then, of course, if you don't know my Instagram, you can follow me. TheWolfofFx. You can follow me on my email. Wolfswagen@icloud.com. It's Wolf, Swagen. It's not Wolfswagen, but it's Wolfswagen. It's a car scene thing. Anyways, that's just my email if you guys want to reach out. I'm a more personal iCloud email if you want to get in touch with me personally on email. And then, of course, my Facebook, which is just my name. Can't get any more personal than that. Anyways, very simple, guys. Nothing to it. Catch you guys on the next one, huh?